So everyone by now knows Dragon Ball Super is ending with episode 131 of the anime. We also have a movie to look forward to, I believe December 14th, 2018, that comes out in Japan. So that's where it stands as it is right now when it comes to Dragon Ball Super. But a lot of people are asking, like, yo, so is that it? Like, after the movie, we're done? We're out in the cold? And I feel ya, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It makes me a little bit sad. Like, this has been my Saturdays for like 3 years now, dog. You taking my Saturdays away. But I do think there's a possibility, based on a little bit of information we have, that not only the movie, but potentially there could, and I'm going to say 110%, this is all theory, speculation, rumor. Do not say, oh, Fineb told me that there's a new... No. You know what I'm saying? So what I heard recently from somebody that is a pretty big translator, Ken Zyro, he said that at the end of the Dragon Ball Super anime with the final episode, that they have a big surprise for us. And I know, based on, I've been covering a lot of this stuff recently. For starters, with Naruto, let's take a look at Naruto, which is still inferior as far as popularity wise to Dragon Ball, right? Dragon Ball is more popular than Naruto worldwide. We all know that. But look what they did with Naruto. Right after the manga ended, they immediately announced a spin-off, right? They announced the Boruto little Naruto Gaiden stuff. Then after that, shortly after, we get an anime and stuff. They didn't want to let that die. Do you really think, just comparing that, this is the same people. Shueisha is a different animation studio, but the publisher, Shueisha, are the people that call the shots. Do you really think if they're going to do that to salvage Naruto, that is steps below Dragon Ball popularity-wise worldwide, by a large amounts, honestly, as far as, like, not sales. I'm not sure if sales-wise it's past Dragon Ball. I don't believe so. But as far as popularity-wise, just overall, if you play an episode of Dragon Ball, you play an episode of Naruto, you can look at the ratings. There's a huge difference. Dragon Ball is just more popular. It's had more time to accumulate more fans than Naruto. And, of course, it's a big deal with the nostalgia buzz. But I think Naruto gets the nostalgia buzz, too, from people. But Dragon Ball, one of the things about it is like, okay, if it's that popular, are they gonna just let it die? I'm really starting to lead down the path of thinking that maybe something happened behind the scenes, whether it be because of the passing of the voice actress of Bulma, or it could be internal conflicts over money. There's many different things why. I think that's why they're doing this whole movie situation. They were like, okay, possibly we were going to do another arc with the planet Saddle with, Vegeta, because again, that's been a huge foreshadowing thing since the Universe X arc, that eventually someday we're going to there. We know with this movie that it's going to focus in on Yamoshi, the original Super Saiyan. Potentially he's going to be involved in there. We know that it's going to be something to do with Frieza now, based on the information that just released the other day. So we know quite a few different things regarding this film. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if that was supposed to come right after the Tournament of Power and they decided to do a movie, take a break from doing this weekly thing, and then possibly come back. Again, let's read exactly what was said regarding, the end of Dragon Ball Super and these surprises and stuff like that. At the end of the final Dragon Ball Super episode, they have a surprise waiting for us, and later on that day, we'll basically be having some more info dropping from someplace in Japan. I'm not exactly sure what they mean. Like, is it going to be like, a magazine or a commercial or something like that? So there's going to be something big. And again, we already know the movie, so that's not going to be a surprise, right? We know info about the movie. That's not going to be a surprise. What's going to be a surprise? I mean, there's always the possibility that they're going to say, hey, we're going to carry the story on with the manga, and who knows, maybe someday we'll do the anime. There's a possibility there, although the manga doesn't sell that crazy enough for them to justify it, in my opinion, because the manga does about like 200 and something thousand, I believe, first week, and I'm imagining they do probably $500,000 in total each volume, or close to something like that. That's not that popular to say, hey, we're gonna stick straight to the manga, like something like Inuyasha, they stopped the anime and said, hey, go follow their adventures from here on out in the manga. Like, I don't think they're gonna do that with Dragon Ball, though Dragon Ball is more popular. But you see what I'm saying? I just don't see them letting out all of this die. We got the movie, and we got a big surprise. What is the big surprise? What is the future for Dragon Ball Super in terms of after the film? Are they gonna do another anime and stuff like that? A lot of us want it. I think this break is a great thing. You got to remember, there are many criticisms that a lot of the fans do have with Dragon Ball Super, between, animation, although some of it is very unjustified and unfair, but, people debate and argue and complain about its animation. They complain about plot holes. They complain about storytelling going certain ways that don't make sense, like from the Kale stuff and Kefla and all that shit. There's been some things that is like, imagine they take a break, Toriyama gets to chill out, relax, not think about all this shit, come back and have like a brand new script and stuff like that. media, and we can move forward from there. But again, if they're doing things in this nature, right, and if you've seen the spoilers, spoiler alert or whatever, it seems as though Frieza potentially is going to last, because we know with the movie, Frieza is going to be somewhat relevant. It's going to be a lot of the historical factors between Frieza and the Saiyans, potentially Yamoshi, the original Super Saiyan, a lot of different aspects. So potentially, if this movie, as they said, Toriyama said this takes place right after the anime, then that potentially means Frieza's going to last over. Who knows if they're going to say, okay, you know, Frieza goes into that or whatever. He lasts and survives and gets brought back to life. He's a part of the movie, and then they'll move forward. Again, there's a lot of different things that they could do with it, but I'm kind of curious what this big surprise at the end of the anime is going to be. What do you guys think? Are they going to announce Dragon Ball Ultra or Dragon Ball Super 2, or they're going to totally erase GT and move forward there? Do you think that it's going to come before the movie or after the movie? I definitely think if we're getting anything, it'll be after the movie, possibly even not this year, although I would love for the Dragon Ball anime to come back at this year. It's not going to be this year. It'll probably come back, if it does, 2019 or 2020. Here's one other thing that I did want to add to this video, again with my own speculation. The Olympics is 2020. The Olympics is actually happening in Japan, which if you watch Akira, they told you it would happen. They called this shit, right? So it's going to be taking place in Japan. One of the mascots, representatives of like the merchandise and stuff like that, is Son Goku. It's going to be Son Goku, Luffy, Naruto, and quite a few others. I think Sailor Moon, and I think the Sailor Moon Crystal anime. I don't know if they're still working on that, and I fell off of that, to be honest with you. Like, I loved the new art and animation, but I like the original better. That's just my thing, though. So I don't know if they're going to necessarily want to go into 2020 when they have this big mascot and all this shit. You think they want to do that where they could possibly use that as a marketing tool to push a Dragon Ball anime with Goku being one of the mascots? It's going to push One Piece, because One Piece is still going to be going on there. Boruto will probably still be going on there. Boruto just started not that long ago. We'll probably get a Dragon Ball anime. I don't want to get anyone's hopes up, but Dragon Ball is too popular. This isn't a situation like Katekyo Hitman Reborn or Bleach, where it started to die down. Dragon Ball is more popular in the West, especially, than it even was at its height. I want to argue it's more popular now than it was back in the days when it was fighting and outdoing The Simpsons ratings-wise. I think, honestly, now it's just a matter of everything's online. You know what I mean? I'm sure millions upon millions of people are watching Dragon Ball Super. They're just doing it online, which is totally fine. But also, Toonami's bringing in 1.1, 1.2s of ratings as well. Great stuff. But that is all I have for this discussion on the big surprise that they're going to be giving us at the end of Dragon Ball Super. What do you think? What is it? And then I guess looking at the surprise, you got to rule out, again, it's not going to be anything to do with the movie more than likely, unless it's something really big, a character crossing over. But we already know about the movie. I think if it was going to be the movie, the surprise, they would have not shown us the movie already. So that's not a big deal. You got to X out a lot of different things, and it's looking hopeful, potentially. I mean, even looking at what they could do surprise-wise as far as, like, maybe a transformation or something, Ultra Instinct is far too new. So if it's something like, hey, there's a big surprise that Goku masters this, that'll be ridiculous, because he just got to Ultra Instinct. I think, to be honest with you, even moving into the movie and forward, it'll be a while before we see another transformation. Ultra Instinct was incredible in a sense of that it was foreshadowed for a very long time. So I doubt the surprise is going to be like Super Saiyan 3 Ultra Instinct. If they did, it'd look cool as fuck, but it'd be like, bro, we just got the Omen form or the Sign form, the black-haired, silver-eyed form not that long ago, and now we got Ultra Instinct. Chill on the color changes, please. Thank you. So again, I don't even think there's going to be something like that. It got to be big. That's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and stalk my Facebook to get more when the video ends. I'm ForneverWorld. And as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule. Anime and manga for life, boy. Bow. Have an awesome day.